To make this video, and I want to talk to you about a really important topic. If you're, maybe a little bit lost, if you've kind of been drawing for a little bit and you're kind of like don't know what direction to go and kind of wondering what's in your future and how to get there. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. If you have any questions as well, I'm going to answer them. Just ask them in the comments and I'll make another video addressing them. All right. So one question I keep getting a lot of, and it's something that, oh, by the way, before anything else, please don't forget, hit the subscribe, click the share button, and I will see you right now. So something I really want to talk about really fast is kind of the where to go, what you're doing, what's going on. Then there's different versions of that. There's going to be versions of that entirely through your entire art career. By the way, inking, I can talk a little bit about this. I'm just inking a page from my sketchbook. It's just like a girl and a dragon. I was thinking of Game of Thrones stuff. But for the most part, it's just a made-up character that I'm just kind of going over. But yeah, I'll talk a little bit about. I'll go back and forth. So there's this point in art where you're not really sure what direction to go in, and I get it. I've been there. I've been there many times. Sometimes I'm still there. It just depends. There's different levels to this. So in the beginning, when you're completely starting out and you're not really sure what to do, you tend to kind of wonder what direction to go in. Everything seems so cool and everything seems so appealing, right? I've been there as well, where it's kind of like, I want to do this kind of art, and I want to do this animated type of art, or I want to do this illustration type of art. Every time, it's almost like like a dog chasing a car. Everything looks nice, and then you see another thing, and then you chase that other thing. And then the problem is that you might end up, catching nothing. That's the risk, right? I think there was an old phrase from Confucius that said, he who chases two rabbits catches none. And you kind of end up that way as well. I'm going to give you a little bit of a story right now. I know that I think before I had a really good friend. She was from Ukraine. And she was an incredibly good artist. And I noticed something. She was naturally good at stuff. She was self-taught, but was also really good at almost like she had been trained, but she wasn't. And it was like surprising, right? It was surprising to see somebody that good that wasn't like in a school system or anything. I just hadn't seen that very much. So I ended up befriending her, and we talked a lot. And she always wanted to do a bunch of different stuff. She went in one direction, completely changed her. Even though she was talented, right? She wasn't really making money from her art or doing much with it other than doing some interesting pictures here and there. And that's kind of it. So, I mean, she ended up kind of more or less doing nothing. I mean, she might still do something, but right now she's just creating stickers that she might sell, but it's not in the same style that, she's good at. So, like, again, it's this chasing cars thing, and I used to be that way, and every artist I know is like that too. You see a demonstration somewhere, and you're like, wow, I would love to draw in the style of, I don't know, Star Wars, or I would love to do this, but there's just not enough hours in the day, right? There's just not. So, it's you're going to have to pick a lane. In other words, that's the point of this. You're going to have to figure out what it is, the kind of art that you do, and stick with that and pick that one road, despite how appealing another road will be. If you want to be an animator, pick that style of animation, learn the technicalities of animation, and go that direction, right? If that's what you're going to do. If you are not going to do that, that is completely fine. Pick if you want to be an illustrator and you want to do like book covers or Magic the Gathering cards or something like that, go in that direction. That is your prerogative, right? And that is something that you can do, right? And but that's a different road. You're gonna have to pick more illustration style and more kind of go that route and figure out how to do that. So what is it? Like, write in the comments. What is it that you're trying to figure out? Like, what is the one? What is the style, or what is the avenue that you want to take? Right? It's going to be different for everybody, and you might change it in the long run. But pick something now that you would really like to stick to, and take that as far as you can. Right? So for me, I was always picking illustration. Well, no, I think I was picking video games initially, and I ended up working for like a movie studio, and that was good for a while, but it ended up kind of being weird after a while. I think like it's more like you're a nomad, right? You're going from one job to the next, the next, the next, and I kind of didn't like that. I kind of thought, oh wow, this is super hard. So I'd rather do something more steady. So I went into more illustration, which is very similar, right? You are going from job to job to job, but I found it to be a little bit more stable because you can kind of do your own thing. So it's really your prerogative to do that, and I encourage you again to explore that. You don't have to decide right off the bat as well. You just want to have like a certain lean, right? You want to have a certain lean, a certain direction that you think you're going to take, and you can push all the way, and it's up to you, right? But if you're at the maybe you're just at the lower level, for example, if you're just a beginner, you're just starting off, it would be a little bit different. If you're kind of like, okay, you don't know what to do yet. All right, I understand, but let's just say you don't know where to draw, you don't know where like to learn how to draw. I have a free thing on my Gumroad, by the way, a free booklet, a free PDF. If you don't even know how to draw the head, go get that free PDF. It's completely free on the Gumroad. I'll put the link somewhere. Pick that up, download it, learn from it, right? Pick as many things as you can and learn from as many things as you can if you're really starting out and you maybe have issues just drawing the head even. But hopefully some of this connected with you. I don't know if it did or did not. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what it is that you're thinking, or let's say what's the direction that you're thinking about going in, and let me know. I want to hear it. Or maybe you don't want to go in any direction. Maybe you don't really want to. You just want to learn, right? And maybe you're having a hard time deciding what to learn because it's all overwhelming, which is another video topic in itself. But I hope this made sense. I'm gonna really put a lot of effort into this YouTube channel. I really want to help as many people as I can. So, like I said, definitely reach out to me. I am very, very reachable right now, and it's an honor to kind of be here with everybody. And hopefully you guys have a great day, okay? So, see you soon. Check out the other videos on the channel. I'll talk to you later.